Welcome to Tarot Therapy. This is going to be a reading for the sign of my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I do truly appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. If not, then you want to see more videos videos like this. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it's no reason for me to be this goofy before 8 o'clock, but let's go ahead and get into this reading. All right, let's start it off a little different this time. Okay, let's talk about your money and Scorpios who do want your own business, or ooh, that's way too much. But let's see, too many came out. But let's see, these cards are kind of slippery now. Kind of slippery. All right, profit. Welcome abundance into your life. Create a strong relationship with money. Rejoice in the opportunities and experience what it brings. Okay, your profit. I'm getting investment. Okay, I mean, we all can use more money, but Spirit is telling you to get more in tune with your money, with making money. You have a lot of creative ways that you can have streams of income. Set goals, okay? Let your dreams be bigger than your fears. So, what are you scared of, Scorpio? It says it right here. I can't even make it up. It says, "Let your dreams be bigger than your fears." Get a beautiful planner that inspires you and write down your dreams and goals. Then promise yourself that you will make them come true. I mean, if you don't promise yourself, okay, you promise yourself and you still don't do this shit, then you lying to yourself. Like, who makes a promise to themselves that they can't keep? Never make a promise. Never make a promise that I can't keep. Well, I got that. Make yourself a promise, and let's see if you're gonna be loyal to. Let's go ahead and see if you're gonna be loyal to your goddamn self. Brainstorm, okay? Keep fresh ideas flowing for your business. If you feel stuck, take some time with your journal and write down everything that comes to mind. Write down where you got stuck at. You know what I'm saying? Write down why you're feeling hesitant. You know what I'm saying? Why you feel like maybe want to start and stop, or maybe why you feel like you can't or you don't want to do this, or why you're uninterested. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are things, questions you should be asking yourself to try to get past this. Listen. Okay, I got be mindful. Listen to your intuition. Be mindful of what your inner being is saying to you. Follow your gut feeling and stay focused to the divine within. That's with anything. That's with a job. That's with your own business. That's with your higher self. Publicize. I'm getting famous here. Some of you could be actually famous for the work that you do. Some of you may not want to be famous, but it's here. The opportunity is available for the taking. Stop hiding behind your computer. Stop hiding behind your computer, Scorpio. Get publicity for your brand. Be bold and visible in your market. Be the rock star that you are. Now, if that ain't motivation, then I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. If that ain't motivation, Scorpio gang, let's get into it. I was just about to shuffle when this came out. The Tower moment, okay? Let's get some messages. Tower moment came in reverse. Something happened. There was a change. Something drastic could have happened. Maybe it happened with your business. Maybe it happened with a job. Maybe it happened in your life. Okay, let's see. Judgment is here. You're calling for equality, calling for things to be fair. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're ringing your own alarm in certain situations. I feel like you're going to be making moves here. You're going to be making moves here based off of your heartstrings. The Star card is reversed. Two of Cups is here. Love just had to come out on y'all ass, huh, Scorpio? It just had to. Okay, Eight of Wands. You could be waiting on some type of communication. Okay, so let's talk about it. The Tower moment is here. I'm getting that, like, this Tower moment, whatever you went through is gonna make you and not break you. So, like I said, this Tower moment could have been a sudden change. Okay, it could have been a job situation. It could have been in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That you had a breakup, a divorce, or something. The Tower moment can literally be anything, but because it's in reverse, I'm getting that it was a drastic change. You could have lost somebody. Somebody could have passed away or something. But I'm getting with this Judgment card, I'm getting that you're going to be more in control of your emotions, and you're going to be you're going to be controlling things instead of letting things control you, is what I'm getting with this Judgment card. Like, I'm getting like things would happen and you would take it so to heart, or you would take it so literal instead of understanding the why and the how that this happened. It's kind of like this happened for you and not to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, instead of telling yourself, "Oh my God, why did this happen to me?" just say it happened for me, like for something so much greater to come. And this is what this Judgment card is about. You getting your fairness, you getting your equality, but this is in your own hands. You control your own destiny type of deal. So just because something happened to you, okay, with this Tower card, it doesn't mean that it has to stay that way. You have the opportunity to make changes. Okay, you have the opportunity to shift the focus and shift the direction in which your life is going. Okay, because right now you don't feel like you're getting a wish fulfillment with the Star card in reverse, Aquarius energy. So everything that you pray for, everything that you know what I'm saying, you were hoping for, you feel like has not gone the right way is what I'm getting. Like you feel like your wishes has not been answered. Like your dreams is not being answered. Something's not being answered, and this could be when it comes to love because we got the Two of Cups right next to it. Maybe you're tired of being single if you're single, or maybe if you're not single, maybe you're just tired of going through certain things in a relationship. Maybe you're tired of being in a situationship for some of you, or maybe you feel like, okay, when it comes to love, like why am I getting the shit end of the stick? Okay, why am I not getting, what I should be getting or what I deserve in love for some of you? Some of you are very attractive at this time with this Two of Cups. And some of you could be thinking, like, damn, I'm walking around, I'm fine, I'm this, I'm physically appealing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love hard, I can give my person the world, but then you're still trying to figure out why you're not getting what what you deserve, which we'll talk about. We'll get a little bit more clarity on. But there is something that's coming towards you with the Eight of Wands, some type of good communication, some type of good news. The Eight of Wands represents news and good news at that. So you could be having someone come into your life, okay, that when you least suspect it, that could be a good match for you, or somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you could call your own is what I'm getting. Somebody that you could understand and they can understand you, because I feel like Scorpios are very misunderstood and that's where the problem lies on. Maybe some of you are praying to be more understood, you know what I'm saying, or have more understanding, okay, when it comes to certain things. Somebody could be coming to communicate to you, okay. This could be literally anything. It could be a person. I'm getting like it could be in love, but it also could be good news about a job or some type of change that could be coming that you don't see coming, coming towards you. Let's talk more about the Tower moment though, because something has you trapped in your head right now, or something could have you in a chokehold. The Moon card is in reverse, so something that's hidden. Okay, some type of secret. Some of you could have been harboring some type of secret, or some type of feeling. Because the moon could be anything. It could be like a secret, something hidden. It could be feelings. It could be emotions. You know what I'm saying? How you feel. Maybe you're portraying to the world that you're okay, but maybe you're really not okay because of this Tower moment. Because whatever this was, it's very drastic and it had a very much so effect on you, like a life changing effect. Something that could be affecting you forever. But remember, like I said, you control your own destiny. You don't have to be what this is that happened to you. You don't have to. Hey man, you're very indecisive about it. Like some of you don't know how to get over what this is. Could be a Pisces, okay? Or this just could simply be about indecisiveness, about making up your mind. Maybe that's what's hidden. The fact that you're not acknowledging that you can't make up your mind, or the fact that you're acknowledging you're not able to acknowledge for some of you that you're confused, or maybe that you're stuck, or maybe you don't know where to go from here. Okay, maybe you're having a hard time accepting that for some of you. Okay, let's talk more about this hidden energy. What else? What else? What else does this moon have to do with? Is it in love? Is it in finance? Like, what does it got to do with? Let's see. Let's see what this has to do with. Like I said, for some of you, it's a Pisces. For others of you, this is you being upset with yourself about something, about the way you let something happen, maybe for some of you. Or maybe you could be blaming yourself. Three of Wands is here. Oh, walking away. And the Five of Swords, you walked away from something or someone and you're still feeling some type of way about it. I feel like for some of you, you're not giving yourself enough time to acknowledge your feelings and how you feel about something. Some of you could have walked away from a Pisces, or if it wasn't a Pisces, it's just a person, and maybe you haven't gotten over the fact that you left someone behind, or that you kicked someone out, or that you broke up with somebody, potentially. I'm getting this is more towards like a love reading, but like I said, it could be a business too, or it could be like a career too. Maybe it's a job that you're having that you're harboring these feelings on. Maybe if I would have did this, it would have gone this way, or maybe if I would have did that, it would have worked out this way for some of you. But there's something about Five of Swords, you walking away from something, okay, but you're still having some type of feelings on walking away from it. This is something that's still bothering you, okay. Three of Wands, you could be at a distance from somebody, okay, or you could be very just distant in your head or distant in your mind about this. Maybe you're not in contact with somebody, and maybe that could be bothering you with the Three of Wands. Because, and I only say that because the Three of Wands is next to the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords represents lying, cheating, stealing, separation. So maybe you're having some type of feelings about, you're replaying things about how things went in your head. You're replaying things out, is what I'm getting. Tell me more about this Three of Wands here. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's something that you hadn't gotten over yet. There's something that's still challenging you mentally, whether it is in a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a tower moment that happened in your life. It could be childhood, it could be anything, but something that's still challenging you here that you feel like you haven't faced yet, or that you feel like you need to face. There's some unfinished business when it has to do with love, relationships. Okay, there's some type of unfinished business here with somebody. You could be spying on somebody's page, or somebody could be spying on your page. Yeah, when it comes to love, you just don't know with the Seven of Pentacles here. I don't feel like you know how to feel. You know what I'm saying? You don't have any emotions when it comes to this love thing, because of what happened in the past with the Tower moment. And because you don't feel like you have gotten what you wanted in the past with the Star card in reverse, it left you feeling like indecisive. It left you feeling confused. Like, is that even something that you want to do? That's what I'm getting. Let's talk about the challenges that you're facing. What challenges is my Scorpio facing in love? What challenges is my Scorpio facing in love? You're in trial. Eight of Swords in reverse. So the challenges you're facing is not being able to get over the things that happened to you in your past relationship. You're still holding yourself in bondage because somebody could have lied, somebody could have cheated, or maybe you feel like something was a waste of time, or maybe you feel like, you could be blaming yourself for something, but maybe you're telling yourself, I should have knew better, or I wasted this time. Like, you're still blaming yourself for something when it comes to this love situation. You could have been dealing with a Leo here. There's a Strength card on the bottom of the deck. But there's some type of weakness when it comes to love. Maybe you're in fear of doing something revolving around love because you feel like it takes you back to a untrusting mindset. Maybe you just don't trust people when it comes to some type of love. Like, there's something deep within that's still here that needs to be healed in order for you to be able to move forward to the next chapter in love. What else? What is this Strength card? There's some type of weakness you have here, or there's some type of, you just can't get focused when it comes to love or something like that. Oh, it's about memory. Six of Cups. Some of you, it could be childhood memory, something to do with your childhood memory. It's here. I can't make it up. The Six of Cups. Remembering the past. It's something about your inner childhood memories that you can't get over, and it's interfering with the Strength card, with your relationships, with your dating. Okay, the Fool card is in reverse. Aries energy. Aries is here. Leo is here. Yeah, it could be something to do with the Aries or Leo. Shrimp card is Leo. Aries card is, Fool card is Aries. And then we got childhood in the middle of this. It's here. So maybe it's something about, like I said, you're dating or something like that. You're dating your childhood, something about something that's really, really deep here. That makes you feel like it spilled over into your relationship, into your dating world. And it's something that you feel like you can't get past, but you have to face it. I don't see you face like this. The problem is, Scorpio, that you're not facing your fears. For some of you, you're being avoidant on your fears. You're not taking the necessary cautions or actions to do what's needed to be done to get over this, is what I'm getting. I see you dwelling into this. I see you dwelling. I see you doing a lot of thinking, and I also see you doing a lot of overthinking. But some of you feel like this is way bigger. Now, this is only a specific storyline for some people, but some of you feel like this is way bigger than what you can conquer and what you can challenge. Like, this is too challenging for you, is what I'm getting. Let's use a different deck to see what's this challenge, because there is a challenge here with the Page of Swords. There is a challenge that you feel like you can't conquer here when it comes to this love thing. Page of Swords came out again. Oh my God, Page of Swords came out again. So maybe it's dating, maybe it's going towards love. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something about your younger self. You know what I'm saying? Maybe going back into your younger self. If you would have knew better, you would have did better or something like that. Or maybe you wish you could go back in time and tell your younger self all of these things that, you know what I'm saying, you weren't able to tell yourself now, or something like that. Or that you wish you would have listened to. Yeah, so I see your confidence here. I see you being confident, but then also you see you being bored with some things here. Someone's very youthful. The Page of Swords also talks about you being like youthful, so maybe some of you look young or something like that. And there's also somebody, you want to give something a chance, okay? You want to give love a try. but then part of you doesn't because you feel like it's too hard to do. You feel like the minute you started trying to give love a chance, or you start getting in your feelings, or you feel any type of thing, that it doesn't work out. And this is what the challenge is. This is what's keeping you trapped. This is what's keeping you stuck. But imagine if you gave it a try and it actually works out, because there will be options here with the Seven of Cups. There will be options here. So you have options. It's not a matter of you not being able to get options. It's you being in your head about, oh, what if this and what if that. You know what I'm saying? You look at love like it's a challenge to conquer, rather just looking at it like, okay, this could work out. It is genuine. You know what I'm saying? Even set goals with love, if that's what you want to do. Like, hey, I'm only dating for this period of time. I know it can be challenging, but you can't let your past determine, your present and your future. And I feel like for some of you, that's what you're doing with this Six of Cups. Remembering the past. Remember how something didn't work out. You're remembering all the negatives instead of the positives. Let's see. Music could get you through the day. Music makes me lose control. Music, why did I say that? Music makes you lose control. Finances. Somebody's having an issue with finances, and that could also be why you're not dating. Okay, money problems, work, material things, success. You're guarded. Okay, maybe you could be insecure about your money. When and like even when somebody comes towards you, you could be insecure because of money problems, possibly, or you can just be guarded because of things that happen. But Spirit is saying it's time for a change, growth, cycles, to break the cycles, to break the chain, so you can experience something different. Some of you may have some toxic addictions, attachments. It could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be just a mindset, but some of you may have some type of addictions. Spirit is calling you for you to surrender those addictions, because they could be causing like some strain on your life, or they could be like holding you back. They're distractions. Okay, so let go. It could be a mindset. Don't give up. Patience is going to be needed in this. Patience is going to be needed in this. Let's get Spirit's advice. What Spirit's advice going to be in this situation? This could be with anything. This could be with money. This could be with in a relationship. What's Spirit's overall advice to my Scorpio? Let's get 3 cards. King of Cups. So you can do this. Okay, remain who you are. Remain true to yourself. This is your energy. Remain radiant. Okay, remain beautiful. You're very attractive. There's in this you're very you're very smart. You're very intelligent. Spirit is saying you can do all of these things. Okay, you have a lot of wisdom. You're wise beyond your years. People come to you for advice. Okay, so don't let that go over your head, is what Spirit is saying. Think about all the good things that you have to offer, because you do. What about what you have to offer, though? What about who you are as a person? Let's take a step back and look at that, Scorpio. Let that marinate. Let that marinate. Don't ever let anybody change who you are, okay? You are who you are. The World card, something is ending. I feel like this version of you is ending. Like this version of you where you're being trapped, or where you're not focused, where you're distracted, like you're about to get out of your head, and you're about to like put an end to this cycle that you've been going through for a very long time. Okay, Spirit's advice is to put an end to whatever this repeated cycle it is, whether it's mentally, you know what I'm saying? It could be with dating, it could be with this job. It's put an end to this mindset that you have, because that is going to be it's in your way. This mindset that you have is in your way. Okay, follow your intuition with the High Priestess. Someone's name can start with a B or a J. It's right there. I can't make it up. Follow your intuition. Okay, when it comes to how you feel. Okay, very very feminine energy here. The High Priestess is someone who's very feminine, who's very attractive, who's most of all very intuitive. Okay, there has a lot of wisdom, has a lot of knowledge beyond that's wise beyond your years. Okay, so listen to your inner self and be patient with your inner self. And you should be focused on, let's see what you should be focused on. What should my Scorpio be focused on? Self-care. Okay, caring for yourself. Practice self-care. Ensure you're getting enough rest and engaging in activities that bring joy into your life. And that's just that, Scorpio. So that's going to be your reading. If it resonated, please don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.